It was exam day. I woke up a little early to find my girl studying, and I was really proud. Yes, she's putting in a hard work and she's doing amazing. It's almost 4:30 a.m. in the morning, and I was truly proud of her. But however, when I looked at her closely, I realized that something is not right. And from her face, from her body language, I could say that she is a little bit afraid. She's a little bit scared. I asked her, Asta, how have you done? She is writing her 11th standard, and that particular day, that exam was for physics. And she said, Dad, look at me, I am truly petrified. It's lockdown and the online exams and online studying truly did not help me, and I am truly, this was the look she had on her face. She was truly scared, and I could really see that she is for the first time very uncomfortable, and she said the words that I might actually fail. I said, my dear, sit down, though she was expecting that some motivating talk. I only told her, my dear girl, you will never be a failure. You were never a failure. You are not a failure. You will never be a failure. Failure is always an event. It's the events that fail. You are never a failure. She had this question mark look on her face, and she was thinking, what is my dad up to now? What is he saying? She was truly confused, and I let it sink for a little moment. I said, Asta, listen to me carefully, and my dear viewers, please. Event is always a failure. You are never a failure. You are never a failure. You are not a failure. You will also in future never be a failure. And after some time she said, yeah, Dad, now I get it. My dear girl, tell me one thing. How much do I love you? She said, Dad, you love me plenty. I said, for example, let us say you do poorly today and you don't get the passing marks. And do you think the love is going to reduce? No. You come back from exam, we might not be very happy with the result, but we are always in love with you. Our love is going to expand. Tomorrow, the day after, love is going to keep increasing. Ask yourself, do you think love is going to go down just because of one particular event? So my dear girl, event could be a failure, but you are never ever a failure. You can learn from an event. But the moment you think that you have failed, what will happen? You'll be broken. You'll find yourself in very difficult times, and you might be able to bounce back or not. But the moment you see, you detach yourself from the result, that okay, fine, I've done poorly in the exam. I'm not specifically using the word fail, but okay, I didn't do well in this exam, but that's okay. Can I not study back? Tell me one thing, viewers. I asked my daughter too, do you know any person, dead or alive, who has never ever failed? She thought for a while. I said, everybody fails, my dear. Even your dad here has failed many number of times. Sometimes at work, sometimes at studies, in relationship, we all fail. Failing is a part of growing. But please remember, my dear girl, and I told her, hands on your heart, and I request you to put your hands on your heart. Repeat after me, you are lovable and capable. She said, I am lovable and capable. You are never a failure. Yes, repeat after me. I am lovable and capable, and I am a superb human. Yes, I am lovable and I am capable. Yes, I can bounce back. The moment we detach ourselves from the result, yes, we know, then we can see that as an incident, we can see that as an event and work again and again. Yes, that's how it is. Every single person who has been successful, the people with the higher success rate have got higher failures. But please, the moment you think that you are a failure, then there is no saving that. My daughter, at the end of the day, she was feeling much amazing, and she said that, Dad, wish me all the best. I said, yes, I know you're lovable and capable. And surprise, she came back after the exam. She said, Dad, I was so relaxed, and I wrote the exam without any stress, anything. I know my mom and dad, my friends who truly love me are going to truly continue to love me. It is just an exam, yes. So, are you ready to learn 5 amazing techniques that will help you get over through these exams? Exams. Let's get started with superb exams. 5 techniques that will help you fall in love with exams, prepare better, and make you the best in exams. Technique number 1, good vibes early. Especially during your exams, make sure your mental, your physical, and your emotional health is in good condition. Go for a walk, go for a run. Do something. You must be doing some physical activity. Make sure that even if you don't think that, oh, I don't want to do so much, I want to focus much on studies, but make sure you do a little bit. That will ensure that you have good physical health. Number 2, make sure that you meditate for a while or just lie down, relax. Make sure that you are getting good emotional health by making sure that you meditate for a little while and get plenty of sleep. And also, eating right. Yes, many people during exam time, they say, oh, I don't want to focus on food, I want to focus only on studies, and that's gonna be costly. So make sure that technique number 1 is always have good vibe. Technique number 2 is studying during the morning hours. After going through 400 to 500 biographies, from Winston Churchill to Sachin Tendulkar to Mahatma Gandhi and the best of the best, the most successful people, one common habit I could find out was people and the successful people, highly successful people, they wake up early in the morning and they get productive. Many leaders and champions came up to me and said, Coach, Dr. Sachin, I love studying in the night. I am a night owl. I love burning the midnight oil. And I said, okay, let's do an experiment. So I got hold of 10 leaders and I asked 5 of them who love studying during the night. I said, hey, you guys study during the night. And they went on to study till 1, 2, till 3 a.m. in the morning and completely at marathon studies. And I asked another 5 of them, hey, you guys are going to get up at 4:30 in the morning and study till about 7:38 and let's see what happens. Every day what I would do is after 24 hours, I would take a quick test of whatever subject they've done. And guess what? Who performed better? The people who were waking up in the morning, studying in the morning. And also this can be proven scientifically. We have a body clock, also called as a circadian rhythm. There is a particular hormone that gets released at approximately about 9:30, 10. So by 9:30, we humans should actually start going to sleep. At 10, the melatonin secretion starts. Melatonin secretion is a sleep hormone, and if we don't get plenty of it, and it doesn't help us with our mood and our problem solving capabilities, our decision making capabilities, everything is low. During exams, do you want your problem solving and decision making skills low? Obviously not. So please start studying in the morning. Do an experiment just like I did. We did it for just a week and figure out and check yourself, when are you able to be more productive? It is completely silent. Yes, everybody, most of the people are sleeping, and that is the time your mind is fresh. You've got good night rest. All the toxins are cleaned. They say that our brain is working the most when we are sleeping. In fact, the fluid, which is there, the cerebral fluid gets cleaned, all the toxins are removed, all the temporary memory is converted into permanent memory. Our mind is completely fresh. We absorb it at least 10 times higher compared to the night study. So give it a shot. So technique number 2 is sleeping early and waking up early and studying during the morning hours. Technique number 3, go through last 5 years or even 10 years of exam paper. Teachers often tell you this and it really works. During my studies, during my engineering days, all I did was finally few days before the exam, 7 days before the exam, I would actually go through all the past papers. And invariably, most of the questions will come from them. There would be a bit of a permutation combination, but I can tell you 80, sometimes even 90% of the questions that you are going to get in this exam would have appeared in the last 5 or max 10 years. Solve them. It's a very short, easy and a simple way to get maximum marks in your exam. That's technique number 3. Technique number 4, hydrate yourself. Make sure that you drink plenty of water. A very little emphasis is given on drinking water, and in fact, hardly few people talk about it. But did you know our body is made out of 70% of water? And how many of you know that our brain is made out of 90% of water? Have you ever noticed that you study really hard and you feel really tired? So I'm exhausted, I studied so much. Actually, it is mental fatigue, and it has happened because you've not been drinking much of water. So make sure you drink a lot of water. Our brain needs about 90-95% of water, and when even a little percentage of water reduces in our mind, we go fatigue much more faster. So carry a water bottle to your examination also. Make sure your examination would last for 3 hours and sometimes even 2.5 or 4 hours too. Make sure you keep sipping water. Continue to keep hydrating yourself. That's technique number 4. And finally, the most amazing technique is sleep. Technique number 5. Yes, get plenty of rest. During exams, I often hear students telling me, Coach, I only slept for 4 hours. I only slept for 2 hours. I haven't slept. It's a marathon study. Last 2 days I've been studying and studying. Your performance is going to really go down. Our bodies are not designed for that. We need a decent amount of sleep. Sleep is a time when our brain removes all the toxins. Sleep is a time where our brain is most active. It is repairing every part of our body. And if you ignore that and you continue to push yourself, your performance in your exams will come down. Continue to sleep. Make sure that sleep is always a part of your agenda. So whenever I used to make sure that my daughter is studying, I used to tell her, first is sleep. Are you getting plenty of sleep? Are you drinking a lot of water? Are you having good vibes only? And make sure that you are always lovable and capable. Go to the last exam paper and finally, sleep well. Thank you so much.
Hello everybody, my name is Dr. Sachin and I am a life coach. I use games, activities and exercises to teach young champions valuable life skills and study skills which help them become number one in studies and number one in life. Continue to watch our videos, share them, subscribe to our channel and please do comment. It'll help us, it'll inspire us to make more good content like this. Thank you so much for watching our channel. Also do visit our website. Thank you so much.